Join us today on the channel for 1500 points of Dropfleet Commander, the UCM versus the Scourge. Welcome back to the channel. You're here with me, Alex.
And me, Gareth.
And we are playing some Dropfleet Commander again.
Yeah, been a very, very long time.
It's been a couple of months, hasn't it?
Blown the dust off the Scourge.
Yeah. What are you bringing?
Bringing a Scourge list today.
Excellent.
Yeah, with a couple of the new battleship / super battleship variants in there.
Very good. And I'm bringing the UCM as always, but with a new toy. Just the one new toy.
Yeah.
It's quite a large one. We've got a Dreadnought.
Yeah, good.
Should be a good time. We're doing 1500 points.
1500.
Shall we go for our lists?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, so the list. Shall I go through mine first?
Yeah, have to you.
Cool. So 1500 points, as we said, and I'm running the UCM as always. Let's go top to bottom. Let's talk about why we're really here.
Yeah, eat dessert first.
I've got a Dreadnought. I've got the London. I have fielded this off camera quite a few times now, but this is its first time maiden voyage on screen. It's a lot of fun.
It might be the first time I played against the UCM Dreadnought as well. I think it is actually.
Yeah. Do you know what it does?
It's got lots of guns.
It's got lots of guns. I think if it goes all in, weapons free, with mass driver volley, my command ability, it's 56 shots or something.
Super.
Yep. It's also got Aegis 4, which is nice, and Command Ship 2.
Okay.
And then Dreadnought stat line, so 24 hits, 3 up, 3 up, 5 up, I think, for its saves. Might be 4 up on the energy save. I'll check in a bit.
Perfect.
It has been a while, as I said. It's got my Admiral in, because where else would he be? So I've got the standard UCM Rear Admiral, so that's the level 3 one, and he has got, as I said, Mass Driver Volley, so 2 action points when I fire with a group. Any weapon that is a Mass Driver is +1 shot. And he has Mass Drivers, Mass Drivers, Mass Drivers, Mass Drivers, Mass Drivers, Mass Drivers.
Good.
So you can see how the list works.
Yeah.
I point at a thing and it hopefully dies. Sometimes I point at 2 things and they both die.
Yeah. Fantastic.
So there's that. That's about a third of my fleet. Then for my medium ships, I've got a group of 2 Glasgow cruisers. Those are the bombardment ones.
Yeah, great ship.
Never leave home without them. Group of 2 is just always useful.
Yeah.
And decent little brawlers as well with their missiles. We have got a group of 2 New Cairo light cruisers with the lasers.
Ooh, okay.
They're not very good, but they are. But they're fast and they're reasonably cheap, and they give me some energy weapons, which is nice to have against some fleets, basically. And I think they look cool, which is the main reason.
Yeah.
We've got a group of 2 Rios, so those are the mass drivers, standard gunboats. Again, group of 2, really nice, just kind of workhorse ships.
Yeah.
And an alternative target for mass driver volley if the London isn't in position.
Okay.
Which is nice. And then we've got a single San Francisco troop ship, because apparently you have to have some drop in Dropfleet.
Yes.
Or so I've been told. Onto my lights. What have we got? We've got a group of 2 Lima detectors.
Okay.
Because we need spotters for that London. Always fun. We've got a group of 2 Lysander stealth lighters for a bit more drop. We've got a group of 2 and a group of 1 New Orleans strike carriers.
Okay.
So actually it's not that little drop.
No, you've got a decent amount in there.
Yeah, somehow. We've got 4 Santiago corvettes to go deal with your anything of yours wants to be in atmosphere.
Yeah, which is a fair bit of it.
Yep, and just to harass you as well. And then finally a Vienna escort frigate. So I can, if you do want to shoot the London, I can say no, you can shoot instead.
Yeah, good.
And it's some more Aegis as well, which is nice. Secondaries, I've been really creative. I've gone for Annihilate and Gather Intel.
Okay.
What have you got?
Perfect. So I have got, my Admiral is a famous Admiral. I've got the Baba Yaga in a Demon. Yet to use a Demon, or Baba Yaga for that matter. So he's only a level 2 Admiral. So I have a feeling I'll be going second a fair amount today. And then I've got the Samael super battleship as well, just for more guns, because the Samael, I'm pretty sure, has got the most firepower, I think, out of the options. But I haven't run this yet, but I'm quite excited about giving that a spin.
Cool.
And then going down into my cruiser class, I've got 2 Chimera dropships. They're both separate, they can't run as a group.
Yep.
I've got a lone Wyvern, or Wyvern, however you want to pronounce that. I had to take that because I needed 85 points more medium ships to do that.
Okay.
So that's why it's there.
Fair enough.
I've got a group of 3 yokai, so fast-moving, heavy firepower, made of glass light cruisers.
Yep.
And I think that's it for the medium groups. So we've then got a pair of Shadow detectors, similar
Makes
to
sense.
yourself.
Yep.
I've got a pair of Lamassu barges for a bit of bombardment and a bit of extra drop. 2 pairs of Nikar corvettes, just to hopefully disrupt some of the stuff you've got in atmosphere as well.
Yep.
I've got 3 lone gargoyles for a little extra drop as well, and I believe that is the list.
Okay.
As secondaries, I've got Annihilate and I've got Gather Intel.
Oh, well, there we go.
Yeah.
And what's your Admiral ability on Baba Yaga?
So the Admiral abilities he comes with is assimilated bioforms. So when friendly battalions are placed on a drop site or feature, I can place an additional D3.
Okay.
I believe that is only... sorry, that's if I completely remove. So if we were both contesting a drop site and I completely remove anything that belongs to yourself,
Yep.
I can then add an additional D3.
Cool.
I've got high-speed launch, so I can launch at the beginning of a phase rather than at the end. And I've also picked the... Well, I'm saying picked, it's the one it comes with. The Death Dispenser, which is the one where my dropships and bulk landers place additional D3 battalion tokens on that drop site.
Okay.
For an AP cost. It's also got an ability where it can... once, if I destroy a group, I can roll a D6 on a 4-up, I can gain another AP.
Oh, not bad. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Right, those are the lists. We will get the ball set up and we'll go through the mission.
Yeah.
Right, so the mission, we are fighting over this lovely water world, just for a change of pace. Gareth, what are we doing? What's the mission?
So we're doing the 3rd mission in the rulebook.
Okay.
And we have 2 medium clusters in the centre, followed by 2 large clusters on the outside, and 2 medium space stations?
Small space stations.
Small space stations.
Yes.
So in the larger clusters, we have the military complex,
Yep.
an orbital laser,
Yep.
and we have the same on the other corner. The medium sites have just got a military complex,
Yep.
as have the small space stations.
Very good.
We've got 4 micrometeor clouds,
Yep.
and 4 dense debris fields.
Yeah, I think it's the other way around. The ones with the lumpy bits are the debris fields.
Oh, the debris fields,
Yep.
micrometeor clouds. And then we have distance deployment coming on from the corners.
Yes.
And we also have attrition in play, as well as standard scoring, which could be interesting with a dreadnought coming on.
Although distant deployment is kind of, it screws us both, I suppose.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit interesting. No admirals till turn 3.
Or any real firepower for me. So we'll see how it goes. And as you said, corner deployment, and I'm coming in from that corner, you're coming in from this corner. That's it, really. Should we roll off for priority for turn 1?
Sounds good.
Can you pass me one of my dice, please?
Of course.
Thank you. So I got a 1.
I got a 5.
Would you like to go first or second?
I would go second, if that's okay, please.
Makes sense. So what we'll do, usual thing we'll do most of turn 1, because it's going to be mostly movement, and come back and summarise in a bit. Okay, you join us basically at the end of round 1.
Yes, yeah, nothing terribly exciting with round 1.
Yeah, obviously it's only light ships.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to walk us through what you did?
Yep, sure. So the Shadow have just come on as slowly as possible from the corner. They put a couple of spikes on some of your strike craft.
Yep.
The Lamassu came forward on a standard order, but they've been max spiked.
Yep.
The Gargoyles all split up and headed towards different targets. So we've got one headed for the large cluster there. Another one headed for the large cluster on the opposite edge using a max thrust order as well.
Very good.
And this one just managed the standard order, and he's come in and put a battalion on that small space station.
Yep.
The Nickar, these max thrusted, hoping to get some cover from the debris field. These have just moved standardly.
Yep.
And what else have I got? That's it, isn't it?
That's it for round one.
Yep, that is it.
Just light ships. Yeah, there've been some exchanges of spikes, which we've both got detectors.
Yeah.
So for me, my New Orleans over there is heading toward that cluster on the right flank, and it max thrusted and then got painted, so it's 4 spikes. My Santiagos they've not max thrusted, they've come along here using that debris field as cover. Similar to you, it's going to be a roll-off really to see what happens.
Yes, yeah.
In the middle, the black tokens are silent running, so my Vienna has come forward on silent running. Next turn's probably in range to shoot at your Lamassu?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. The Lysanders bringing up the rear. They do have a single spike, because you did mark them. They have cloak ones, they can't have more than one.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got my other New Orleans on silent running, and at the back we've got my Lemas. And that is where we are. Nice, simple, bloodless turn.
Yes, yeah.
You've taken, obviously, the space station, but nothing's in range of its guns.
Nope.
So we've got no launch or anything, so we can go straight on to priority for round 2.
Sounds good.
Okay, you pass one of my dice, please.
Oh, yeah, sure.
But still just a straight roll-off, because...
Yeah, no admirals on board.
Yep. So I got a 2.
6.
Okay.
Interesting, alright.
Do I want to throw my single command point at re-rolling that 2? What else am I using it for? No, no. No, that's silly. Would you like to go first or second?
I think I'm probably going to have to go first.
That makes sense. Cool. Round 2, and yeah, now the violence begins. So, Gareth, you've done your first move, which was your Nickars, I believe?
Yes, yep. So the Nickar made a standard move towards your New Orleans.
Yep.
And they have grand designs, hopefully, of making it not there anymore.
Yep. That's gonna hurt. Go on then. Okay. So, how many shots is this?
They have 3 shots each, so 6 shots all in.
Yep.
And its where won't be a thing because they are not in atmosphere.
Very
so we're
good.
looking at 4s. So,
Ooh,
okay, that's a bit of a whiff, isn't it?
yeah.
There's only 5 dice in there as well.
Oh, do you want to roll one more?
Go for it. So that one was the one that was rolled. So
picks up another hit.
2 hits.
Damage?
They scold 2, 1 damage each.
Skull 2. So I'm going to be on 6 ability saves. I make 1.
Oh dear.
So I take a single point of damage.
Well, that whiffed, didn't it?
Yeah. They are hull... Come on. I should know
The
this.
whole 4.
Hull 4, that sounds about right. So we'll go to hull 3. I got off extremely lightly there. And I'm going to capitalise on it. So I'm going to go with him.
Okay.
He's going to go on general quarters down to 2 spikes. Thrust of 10. I just want to basically stay away from your stuff. We'll go to here. We're going to dip down into atmosphere, and we'll put a battalion on that drop site.
Okay.
I'll put it on the. It doesn't really matter. We're going to go on the laser.
Yes, why not?
Yeah. And I may as well fire a shot. Hits on a 6, but I'll go into your gargoyle.
Into the gargoyle there?
So on a 6. No.
Nope. Okay.
Okay. I do need some troops, don't I? That's my in atmosphere marker. These are my troop markers. It's been a while.
So we've got troops coming down onto the laser there.
Okay.
So I would probably go with these next.
Okay.
And generally, I think I'm going to go and try and thin out some of your Santiago.
Yeah. Do you want me to move them for you?
That would be wonderful, yes please. So the movement, the thrust is 16.
Yep.
They need to be within 6 in order to actually get you, because of close action.
Where would you like to be?
Pretty much straight down them I would have.
Where I've got the tape measure?
Yeah, that's
So
perfect.
out there?
Lovely.
Very good. So 1 to here and 1 to there. Happy with that?
Happy. Let's
Okay.
hopefully some better rolling here.
Yes.
So we're looking at 4s again. And we've got 2. I'm going to use one of my command points and re-roll that 1.
Yep.
No, there's just the 2 hits with Scald 2.
Okay, so 6 ups followed by 6 ups. Okay.
Oh dear.
Might be one of those games. Okay, front one's taken 1 damage.
Right.
Well.
Right.
So we did some pre-measuring for future activations. I didn't expect to still be here, to be honest. So he's got 2 more spikes than he should, because I'm going to spike him in a second.
Okay.
I am going to go to Santiago's like I originally planned. They are thrust 14s, have to go at least 7.
Okay.
Or we could just go on damage control. We'll go on damage control. So we'll heal that damage.
Superb.
And go up to 7. And I think I want to go for this group. So
Don't know if you can fire on damage control.
you can fire one close action weapon.
Oh,
And they're only
which
weapons.
is perfect.
Yes. You're not an atmosphere because I wasn't an atmosphere.
Yes, that's
So
right.
Go to there. And their missiles, I think they're front side rear, you know. So I might
Superb.
split fire. Let me just double check. They're front side rear. So 2 into those, 2 into those.
That makes sense.
So they are 8 shots each. And this is into this squad here, hitting on 4s. Okay, that is obscene. That is 6 hits.
Oh
Please.
dear. And it was the one in front, was it?
Yes.
The group in front, so 6 of those. I am 6s and 6s regardless of what type of energy they are. So there's 1 6. What's all that? No, so that would be the group.
Okay.
Superb.
Okay, very good. Pop those over there for you.
Yeah, no problem.
And see if I can do it again. So 4.
So
5,
let's go for
8.
the rearmost group there.
Yep. Also not... Okay, that's actually more reasonable. So 3 hits.
So
I've got 1 reroll. You're 6 into 6s, aren't you?
I am 6s to
See if
6s.
I
It's
can
worth
wipe
it.
you. I can, maybe. So 4 damage, please.
Diddle-dee-dee. So
Ooh,
there's
okay.
1. Come on now. 3 more. 2. So 1 survives, the other one is brown bread.
Okay.
Okay.
Still, I will take that.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
No. Over to you.
Over to me.
What do you have planned?
I'm probably going to put the standard orders on that gargoyle and go and contest the ground over there as well.
Okay, so he had 2 spikes. We were planning on spiking him in a bit, so he's now down to 0.
Yep, so he's going to
Where do you want to turn it?
turn ever so slightly towards because he needs to be within 3.
Yep.
And he needs to move at least 6.
36, so to about there.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. And he's just going to drop a dude, I think, into the gun. Because that's where your dude is.
Makes sense.
Might as well have a scrap over it.
Yep.
And I will try a 6+ pot shot, I think, with my Oculus beam onto your New Orleans.
Go ahead.
Okay. No.
Okay. Well, you're an atmosphere as well, no?
I am indeed in atmosphere as well.
Okay, we'll grab a token for that in a second.
Yeah.
Right, I've done some thinking, and I've gone with my New Orleans here. They've just gone onto general quarters, move forward, and I put 2 battalions on that space station, and then you spike them.
Yes, yeah, so my Shadow have trundled ever so slightly forward.
Yep.
And have put 4 spikes on that same group.
That may have been a mistake on my part, but it's fine. I've gone with my Vienna, who is currently doing gunboat duty because there's nothing to escort. And he's come forward, and I'm going to put his shots into your Shadow.
Okay.
Shadow, Lamassu?
Lamassu, these
I will
ones.
get it eventually, into your Lamassu.
Okay.
So this is 3 shots, burn through 1, flash. The flash won't really matter. Cool. So that is 3 at -1, please.
3 at -1. So their energy saves are 3s. So they're now 4s.
Okay. Oh, fantastic roll.
Oh, superb.
Yeah.
There we
you
go.
Did gain a spike. Actually, I need to damage you for you to gain a spike anyway. So, but either way, you said you were going to go with them next.
Yes, so they are going to move forward effectively, which is what they've already done.
Yep.
And they have put 2 battalions into the military sector and 2 more into the actual cluster itself, or city, sorry.
Very good.
In New Money.
Yes, you decided not to bombard it.
Yes, decided to spare it for now.
Makes sense. So you, in your general quarters, you cleared 2 spikes.
Yes.
Okay, what do I want to do? They are a problem. So I will then go with my Venus.
Peaceful Scourge diplomats.
And we're going to trundle forward a little bit more, somewhere between 5 and 10. And I'm going to put 2 spikes back on those Lamassu.
Okay.
And I'll stick the other 2 on your Nicker. Why not?
Okay. The Lone Ranger over there.
Yep, hanging out in orbit. Might put a Rio into him.
Put him out of his misery.
Yep. Back to you.
Okay, so what have I got left on the table? I've got a gargoyle here that's not done anything as yet, so I'm thinking I might leave him for now. I'm going to move a medium group onto the board. So I'm going to activate my 3 yokai.
Okay.
And the idea is they'll come on from a 12-inch position here and move 12 inches toward
Oh my god.
the New Orleans. So bear with me a moment while I do some tape measuring stuff. So if 12 inches would be there, so we're talking another 12, so they're going to be roughly in front of my Lamassu there.
So about here.
Yep, thank you. So I don't know if they'll be in range, but we're roughly where I would like them anyway.
Sig 3.
Sig 3.
4 spikes, so I'm Sig 15.
And
I'll
I've got
just scan.
a scan of 6 on the...
So 21. You are out.
Well, that's okay. That's not okay. I'd rather be in, but that's not the end of the world.
Could be worse, couldn't it?
Could be worse.
Okay.
Let's put a little activation marker on them.
So, yeah, lots of umming and ahhing. Eventually my Rios have come on here. And just gone on silent running. They're staring down most of your fleet at the moment.
Yes, yeah.
But we'll see what they can do.
So the Gargoyle here did a course change maneuver, moved up to half, and put another body onto the small space station.
Yeah, you did pick up a spike for your trouble, but
I
that's
did,
probably
indeed.
fine.
Did you move the Lysanders up as
That
well?
was it, yes. The Lysanders have come forward, dipped into atmosphere and put down some troops. One on the military outpost and one just in the city.
That's it. I have max thrust a Wyvern up to the flank to replace the sadly departed Nickar.
And I've gone with my Sandthrone, who's just come along 20 here with a 12-inch deployment, and we've cleared that debris field, so we're going to see if we can put the Nickar out of its misery. So we're not going weapons free, that'd be silly, so 4 shots looking for 4s. That is 3 hits.
3 hits, so 3 saves a 6, followed by 3 more of them, probably.
He's not a group anymore.
He's not. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Yep, he is brain bread.
Yep.
Gone.
And that is your corvettes removed.
It is indeed. Okay.
Over to you.
Okay.
What you want to do.
So I will silent run. I've already moved it through the wizardry of editing. So we have silent run a Chimera onto the board.
Very good. I'm going to come in with my New Cairo light cruisers. Now, where do they need to be? We probably want to go and get involved in the actual gunfight. So we're going to go this way. So thrust to 10, so 22 inches from my corner. Don't really want to max thrust and get murdered the following turn. So we'll go to there. We'll then remember to spread out a bit so we're not going to explode and kill our own ships, because that'd be stupid. And that'll do. Yeah. And silent running, because why not?
Okay, and then I am going to max thrust my second Chimera. It's got the same thrust as my Wyvern.
Yep.
So I can just sort of pop him by here.
And that's your troop ship, isn't it?
That is indeed a troop ship.
Okay.
And we'll put a pair of spikes on him for pushing the big red buttons, going really fast.
Glasgows don't like you doing that, so we're going to go really fast as well. So we're going to go 28. Just about there. And angle that way a bit more. On an intercept course.
Okay.
And I think that is all of our medium ships.
That is all of it, yes.
Okay, so we have no fighters, bombers, or torpedoes in play.
Nope.
Do we have any uncontested drop sites with weapons in range of enemies?
I don't think so, no. The burn-through lasers aren't that sort of long... Oh, actually, your laser... Oh, no, it's contested.
That's contested.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Your laser could see them, but it's going through the...
debris field there.
That's the one. Micrometers, whatever.
Micrometers, yes.
So we go into battalion combat, so we just remove each other.
Okay.
Do we have anything else fighting over?
I don't believe so.
No, I think that's a lot. So we're on to priority for round 3.
Priority for round 3.
Important roll.
Yep, it's probably the last one I'll be able to actually contest.
Is that worth my command? No, you can have it.
Are you sure?
Yeah. The sure. And you said, are you sure? Yeah, I'll be right.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh!
I will take priority.
Okay. Perfect.
Right, I stole priority and then didn't know what to do with it for about 5-10 minutes. But eventually decided, let's try and knock out some more of your drop.
Yes, yeah.
Some of your drop. So I've gone with my Santiagos. They have come forward, dipped into atmosphere, and I'm going to put 16 shots into that gargoyle.
Okay.
So we're looking for 4s. It's not a bad start.
Oh dear me.
This might be academic. Actually, I think it's below average. No, it's about average.
Okay.
That is 7 saves, please.
7 saves, so 7 saves of 5. So 6 dice in the mix there, so 4 saves so far.
Okay.
And the...
It's not a group.
Oh. No, it's 1 less dice I rolled.
Oh, I see.
So it's 3 failures, so 3 damage to the gargoyle.
So he's got a hit left.
He does have a wound left.
Well, okay then.
Don't know if you'd like to...
Of course.
Thank you.
So he's got a hit remaining.
Yes.
Well, that didn't do what they're supposed to. They've already done their job. They've done their job. They've
Yes.
earned their points.
Absolutely have.
What was your first activation?
So my first activation was to activate the Chimera that was here.
Yep.
And I moved him forward, and whilst there was nothing contesting, I dropped 4 troops down with a Bulklander into that laser.
Yeah, sensible. I didn't care for that, so I went with my leaders, and I've put 4 spikes on that.
I have indeed put 4 more spikes on him.
Yep, so he's back up to 4.
Yeah, and then I believe then I next moved my Lamassu.
Yep.
So they reduced 2 of their spikes on a general quarters order, and they've bolstered the ground troops here. So I've got 4 in the military sector and 4 in the actual city.
Good grief. I went with my New Orleans.
Okay.
They have gone on general quarters to clear 2 of their spikes. They've still got 4. And have just turned a bit to go around this way, around the terrain. We have put 2 more on the space station itself.
Yes, yeah, okay.
Right, what did you decide to go with next?
So whilst it was still drawing breath, I decided to move the gargoyle, and I dropped another infantry into the city this time rather than into the laser.
Yeah, it's getting quite populated.
Yes.
You took a pot shot at my New Orleans. We did it off camera. It missed.
Yes.
Kind of to be expected. I've gone with my new Kairos, so we're going to see if they can do something impressive. I am apprehensive. So I'm going to fire their Cobra heavy lasers into the Chimera and try and make a start on your troop ship.
Okay.
So I'll do this twice because burn through applies separately.
Okay.
It is 4 shots, lock 3, burn through 1. Okay, that is 2 at -1, and then 3 at -0.
Okay, so the 2 at -1 are on 5s. So
Okay.
failed 1 of them, and 3 on a 4+. Has failed 1 of those as well.
Yeah,
so it
all
takes-
of 2 damage.
Yep, so it's down to 8 hull. I'll grab a polyhedral dice in a mo.
We've got one here for you.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. Right, I mean, that was underwhelming, but they're light cruisers. What are you going to do?
That's it.
Over to you.
So I shifted my shadow forward, and in response to that, have put 4 spikes on that group.
Yeah, punishing that quite hard. And I decided, right, I've had enough playing on little ships. I brought in the London. So 12 inches here, max thrust for a mighty 12-inch move, because nothing was in range. And he's got 2 spikes.
Fiddle-dee-dee.
Yes.
Okay.
So you can see him from the adjacent table.
Yeah. I think I might just respond with just shuffling this chap. Do his little atmospheric shuffle.
Yep.
And he'll put another tank down on there.
Okay. I am running out of moves that don't matter. Let's go with the Rios, I think. Yes, something's going to get shot eventually. So we'll go with the Rios. So they are thrust 8. So if we turn 2 spikes on those.
On the Lamassu, yes.
I can
Yeah.
see you from 11, so I can see you from 17 away. Yeah, I do need to basically go quite far forward. That's fine. So we'll go to there,
Okay.
and we'll go... It's getting awkward now. Oh, coherence is 6, isn't it?
For medium ships, yeah.
Yeah. Go like that. And then... Come on, silent running, as intended. And I'm going to be pretty easy to see. You've got the movements. I'm going to go weapons free and put everything into the Lamassus.
Oh, Lord.
So here we go.
Okay.
So this is going to be 8 shots with our good mass drivers, followed by 12 shots with our less good mass drivers.
Okay.
So the good ones first. These are looking for 3s, crit 1. Well, that's a good start. So that is 3 at damage 2,
Okay.
and then 4 at damage 1,
Okay.
and then 12 more shots to come in. 8, 10,
You've got a dice
12.
left to the tray as well.
Thank you. 4s. Well, that's... I mean, it's fine. So that is 3 at damage 2.
Okay.
And 7 at damage 1, please.
Okay, so the 3 at damage 2, so we were looking at, these are kinetic, aren't they?
All kinetic.
So these would have been 4s, so there's 2 damage there,
Okay.
which would be then bumped to 4.
Yep. And then backups.
They are a group, so
Yep.
6s, nothing.
Okay, so taken 4 damage so far.
Yep, 4 so far, and then
7.
7, so I've got 3 dice there. So there's 2 failures. 3 failures and 1 more dice.
4 failures.
4 failures, so I don't roll back. No, I
do.
can
You
roll
roll
backups. So I need at least one of these to be a 6, so it's the group. It is the group.
8 damage.
Yeah, that's,
Boom.
they are goners.
Yep. But I have lit myself up. For better or worse. Probably for better. Hopefully for better. Right. I understand that there's some retaliation.
Yeah, we may be escalating things a touch. So my yokai group has shuffled forward 6 on a weapons free order, and discounting the London spikes, I'm still within range to hopefully pelt it, but I understand I'm going to have to potentially chew through an escort as well.
Yeah, I'm probably good. If this hurts, it's going to get redirected to that Vienna.
Might sting. So these are 15 shots on weapons free. They hit on 3s and they damage 2.
Okay.
So there are 5, 6 misses. So
Okay.
by process of elimination, that should be 9 hits.
Very good. I will put them onto the Vienna. So that is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It has a 3-up energy save and a
does.
6-up backup save.
Okay.
No scout. Oh, it's a battle point.
It's, yeah, I mean, if the Scald was that range, I would be over the moon, but it's not.
Okay, so 3s.
Oh, dear me.
It's not bad. It's a shame I spent that reroll, really. Oh, it's not, because I've got to go first.
Yeah.
And 6s. 3 go through.
So 6 damage.
I think that kills it on the nose, yeah? Oh no, it's got 4 health.
Oh, okay.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay,
It
so
did its job.
we've got his hand holder.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. What was I doing in retaliation to that? I think I was going to just basically stall. So I'm going to go with my Lysanders.
Okay.
They're going to do the 2-inch shuffle. Stay in atmosphere. And put that up to... We'll put 2 more on the drop sites. It's going to go up to 3 on the drop sites.
And I've already
that's
completed
nice.
the retaliatory order as well, and I've just done another course change for this ship, so it picks up another spike,
Yep.
and he's put another chap onto the small space station.
Very good. Right, I didn't want to commit until you committed with your close action cruiser, but I have to, running out of pieces. So I've gone my Glasgows, they have come forward 8, they are not going weapons free because nothing is in missile range. So I was going to put the fear of God into that city.
Turn this to glass.
Looking for 2s, scald 1s, you'll be on a 4-up save.
Okay, so drop 2, drop 3. It was 16 shots, that should be 13 saves.
13 saves.
Please.
Ooh. Let's just ham fist my dice back into my hand. 13 saves, and what will be 4 then?
Yep.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 failures.
Okay, so it's going to kill all of you.
Yep.
So it's 4.
Touche.
The 6 damage. Do I want to remove any of these? Which one is it that gives you a better kinetic save?
It's
outpost or the laser?
I think it's the laser has the better kinetic. I think the outpost has the better energy.
Okay, so we'll remove the laser for 4,
Yep.
and we'll do 2 damage to the actual drop site itself. So we'll be down to a very awkward 23 remaining.
Okay.
That is then
Do
done.
you know
then.
what? It is the other way around. I'm sorry. It is the military sector.
Right,
I've just
that's
worked
fine.
that out. How'd you get?
There we go. So you've recalculated. And come in from a different angle.
Coming from slightly different angles, so it is going to be a weapons-free order,
Yep.
and I can get everything onto it except for the burn-through laser.
Yeah, because you had to kind of wiggle a bit to get around those micrometeors.
Yes, so
Those spikes.
I might redirect the burn-through laser, potentially, because I might be able to... This one ignores spikes and signature, doesn't it? No,
That's the same.
just
These
spikes.
are the same. So these are more spikes.
I'm not going to
These
reach
are more
anything.
spike and sig.
Yeah, I won't reach anything else. So it's the Dreadnought then.
Let's go.
So that is going to be 8 Oculus beam shots. And we're looking at 3s. So there were a pair of misses there. I might re-roll one of these. with my lone command points.
Yep.
To another one,
Fair
of course. So there's six hits. They're energy saves, and it is 2 damage.
Okay. 3 up energy save. Okay.
Ooh.
5 up backup save.
Ooh.
Alright, 2 go through, so that is 4 damage.
4 damage, okay.
Which will put it down to 20 hits.
It bleeds, therefore we can kill it, allegedly. I mean, I'm sure that's like throwing a deck chair off the Titanic 2 hits, I think, but...
you now have its attention.
Okay, good.
But that's for next turn. I've gone with my last activation of the round, which is my San Francisco. It's come forward 8 inches, so next turn I can start dropping on the drop site.
Okay.
But you're currently glowing like a small sun, so I'm going to put my mass drivers into your Chimera.
Fantastic.
4 spikes. I'm not weapons freeing, that'd be stupid. So I'm looking for 4 shots and 4s. 2 hits. 2
hits.
kinetic saves, please.
2 kinetic saves on Chimera to 4 up. And he's okay.
Lovely. And I'm done.
I do have
Second battleship.
a second battleship. I've also got a Wyvern and a Chimera that haven't gone yet. So,
Do you have a think?
well, I could do the inoffensive ones first. So we'll move that Chimera. I mean, this does feel excessive, but I am going to drop into there because I may as well. So I'll move his 10. Up we go.
Yep.
And I will add another 4 to one of these, I guess. So that'll go up to 10.
Cool. I
Um,
think it might be yours, you know.
Dibs. Anything else that isn't violent that could go? So no, the Wyvern. I'll move the Wyvern.
Yeah. Do you want me to move him for you?
Yes, please. If we could put him in 6 of a Glasgow, that would be superb.
Oh,
So
lusty.
he's thrust 10.
That's 10. So if you, you can basically. Oh, actually, you can go on top of the drop site, can't you? So if we
Yes, yeah.
move that to there,
Okay.
and then pop you. You're happy with that?
I am happy with that.
I'm not.
So it'll be 6 close action shots. These are on 3s.
Yep.
That would be all of them. And they are Scald 2, 1 damage each.
Marvelous. So 6s and 6s.
Oh.
Okay, and then right, 5 damage.
Okay.
Not quite a crippling. You have
Not
10
quite.
health each.
Not quite, not quite.
You have upset the closest one.
Okay,
lovely.
and then I believe the last thing I can do is bring this battleship on there. This has got 1 inch less thrust, so I'm not going to be able to do the same thing I did earlier.
You were just in range, weren't you?
I was just in range, so I'm just going to bring him 1 inch behind his buddy.
Okay.
And probably make sure he's not within 6 so they can't explode and kill each other. So I'm just going to shift him slightly over,
Yeah.
and that will probably be fine for now.
Okay.
I don't think I want to launch torpedoes because they're slow. Do you know what, actually? I will launch the 2 torpedoes.
Okay.
So they can be placed within 6 and their thrust is 5.
Yep.
So
Just
it'd
put
be
them
11
out of the
inches.
way.
11 inches in this direction.
Yeah. We'll put them down in a second.
Yeah, there we go.
Just a thing so we remember to do it.
Okay.
Around there. Right. We can probably rapid fire through the rest of the round now everything's activated.
Yeah, we can.
So, first of all, do we have any drop sites with weapons that are not contested? I've not gone with him. I've not gone with him.
Oh, no.
I'm going to put a troop on that drop site.
Okay.
Sorry.
I think it's the only... Well, you did turn it to glass earlier, so
Yeah.
timing might be fine.
It'll clear his spikes. We'll do his 2-inch shuffle. It'll put 1 solitary legionnaire on the drop site.
Okay.
Maybe I shouldn't have killed the weapon in hindsight. And I'm going to shoot at your gargoyle.
Okay.
Or 6. No.
Okay.
Right. Then we go on to weapons. So
I may be able to tag that with the laser. The dreadnought.
you 14 plus 6, so 20.
20.
I think you're going to be
But it is, yeah, because it's not going to benefit from the spikes because it's going to cut through. It's just out.
So I've got an uncontested orbital laser here.
Okay.
They have re-entry, don't they? So they can shoot up.
They do indeed.
So I think knocking out the gargoyle is the best bet. It's
yeah.
irritating and it's an activation. So that's what we're going to do. 3 shots looking for 3s. Burn through 1. That is 3 at -1, please.
3 6s. Shockingly, I didn't get 3 6s.
That's a shame. So he and all of his many, many tokens are removed.
Okay.
Your laser couldn't do anything, I think you said?
No, and then I've only got these sites have only got missile halos then, so I think they're scan range only.
Yeah, they are. So no missiles.
Okay.
Round combat. I think we're not contesting anything.
No.
We've kind of drawn our battle lines. Ended up where we are.
Yeah.
So, priority for round 4. I'm on +5 now.
Yes, you are. I'm on +2.
11.
Yeah, okay. Mine wasn't.
Yes, I will go first.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, it's the London phase. Yeah. Yes. I'm obviously going first. I'm going to go with the London. It's gone on weapons free. Yeah. I've spent 2 action points for mass driver volley, crept forward, and we are in range to see if we can wipe 2 groups at the same time.
Perfect.
So I'm going to put my UF 9000s, the penetrator weapons, and our missiles into the Chimera that has no backup save. Everything else into the Yokai. So, let's start with the good guns. Can you pass my phone? Because that has my chart of how many shots I get.
Good.
Thank you.
It needs a chart.
Yes, I wrote down how many shots I get depending on what I'm doing with it. So, this is 6 shots, first of all, with its core weapons, or penetrator weapons.
Splendid.
Hitting on 2s.
Yeah.
Crit 1, penetrator. So, 2s, but really 4s. Okay, so that is 3, 6... 9 damage and 3 kinetic saves, please.
3 kinetic saves of a 4-up. Needs all 3 of them to live. Oh, okay.
Okay, fine. I have to do my missiles then, which are 8 shots, lock 3, kinetic. Oh, and he's crippled.
He is.
So he may just die from the crippling. We'll do missiles first.
Let's
That is a
start
further 1, 2, 4 saves, please.
4 more 4s. Come on.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
What is that? What is this?
Right, well, we can skip the crippling roll.
Yeah.
Do you want us to roll the explosion roll?
Yep, sure. So
Probably
the
won't matter.
type
Yep.
is a 3, which I think is shredded.
What will that do to launch assets, like torpedoes?
It might be worth checking what it does to launch assets, because I have a feeling they are removed on a 4-up.
While you have a look,
please
I'll
hold
get my dice for
caller.
my next volley.
Start picking my dice up now. And so sacrifice shredded assets are removed on a 5-up.
Okay. You roll per torpedo, I assume.
Yep. So the closest one
Yep.
is a 5, and the other one is a 3.
Oh, so the closest one's gone.
Lose a torp.
Right, then we have 18, which I can pick up one-handed. No, I can't. Come here. Come here. 18 with our medium-sized mass drivers, hitting on 3s, crit 1, into the yokai.
Yep. Oh no, they're not going to enjoy that.
There's a lot of 1s and 2s there.
Ooh.
It's a hideous number of 1s and 2s. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3. 3 damage 2.
Okay.
And then 5 damage 1 so far. And we have a further 34 hitting on 4s.
Okay.
Damage 1. So you can remember for me 3 and 5. Dice
Yep, so 3 at damage 2 and 5 at...
damage 1
yep.
so far.
Okay.
5.
The word so far didn't gel well with me then.
So I'm going to roll 15 twice. And then I'll roll 4 more.
Okay.
So, 4s. We roll 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Good. Good.
Come on. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23,
23.
24, 25.
Excellent. So
That many kinetic saves.
okay, so let's take the good ones first. So the 3, these are 2 damage each.
They are, yes.
Okay, so I've got a 4-up kinetic save on that group,
Okay.
and a 6-up backup, which neither go through. So it's 4 damage to the group
So far.
where we are currently, and then 25 more saves?
Yes, please.
Good. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Dear. So there's 4, 8 more damage. No, 9 more damage coming through.
Backups.
Yep, so 9 backup saves. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Past 1, so there's 8, so that's 12 damage you're up to.
Yep.
Good. And then 13 more saves.
Oh.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 more.
And then backups.
2 more backups, so there's another 8 added to the 12 already, so it's 20 damage.
20 damage.
There's 24 hull in that group.
Okay, so 2 explode,
2 do die.
and the third one is crippled if it survives the explosion.
Yeah,
Cool.
Perfect.
Do you roll the explosions?
yes, so the first one,
That's bad.
I can't actually see what it is.
That's a
Oh, it's a 5. Yeah, that's never good, is it?
No.
So let me consult the how dead am I phase. 5 is reactor overload. All groups and space stations in an explosion range suffer 2 core hits.
So the last one has 2 hits remaining if it survives the other explosion.
It does. So the other explosion is a 1, which is a burn up, which
Nothing
is
happens.
fine. So he has got 2 hull.
And then his crippling result.
Is crippling result. So it's 2d6.
Yep.
6 is a fire.
Oh, good.
Good. So it has 2 hull and it's on fire.
Excellent. I will call that a success.
Yeah, I'd say that was okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say that is definitely a raging success. I will just pick my toys up and go home. There you go. Perfect.
I mean, you're going to retaliate now.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, I may as well activate what is left of that group,
Yeah.
and it may as well go weapons free, and I may as well try and
Why
get it
not?
within Scald.
And it takes 1 damage at the end of its activation from the fire.
It does. So it's going to move to there for 10.
Hello.
And it's front side for its weapons, so that's probably within 6? Yeah, it's within 6.
Yeah.
So, and it's weapons free.
Okay, good. You're already on 4 spikes.
So 5 dice looking for 3s. That's all of them, and they sculled 1, 2 damage each.
Scald 1, 2 damage. So I'm on a 4-up save.
Ooh.
2 are going to go through. That'd be 4 damage. I've got 4 action points. I'll reroll both of them.
Ooh.
1 does go through, and 5 up back up, which I do fail. So I take 2 damage. Down to
Okay.
18. If you can mark that little black dice for me down to 2 as well.
This
please.
one here?
Yeah, that's my action points.
Okay, 18 remaining on this dice.
Yep, which is on there somewhere.
Please bear with me. Please hold corner 18.
Right, let's see if we can do it again.
Yeah.
I have gone with my Rios. They have come forward. They've gone on weapons free. 1 is going to be in explosion range, maybe. We'll see what happens to that last remaining yokai. Yeah, weapons free. My other 2 action points, I'm down to 0 immediately. To mass driver volley, and I'm going to go into the demon, who has 2 spikes. I can see him from a reasonable distance away. So, with mass driver volley and weapons free, this is 10 shots with our good mass drivers.
Okay.
So 3s, crit 1. Okay,
Ooh,
cool,
okay.
cool, fine,
All right.
fine. Okay, so that is 3, 5 damage 1 so far.
Okay.
Add 2 to this to make it 14 for our other mass drive. Oh, sorry,
There we go.
smacked your model in process. Right, 4s. Oh, that was the wrong way around, wasn't it? Look at that.
Oh dear.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that is 12 hits
On the yokai?
on this one.
On the demon.
Yes.
Okay, so 12 kinetic hits.
Yes, please.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 saves of 4.
Okay.
So let's pick up the failures. And then these are going to be on backups of 5. There's no dice on the edge there.
No, you're good.
It's a terrible, terrible saving roll, really.
Ooh!
Oh, that's much better. So 2?
Yeah, 2 damage.
Yeah, okay. So
Okay.
down to 18 he is.
Right, good.
Okay, I'll put a multi-sided dice on him shortly.
I almost wouldn't bother for that.
No, no. Okay. Right, so I'm going to activate the Chimera.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to turn it and bring it into 6-inch range. Sorry, can I pinch one of the... thanks. So it can move up to half, so I'm going to just kind of park it there.
Very good.
And then I'm going to use an AP to activate Death Dispenser.
Mm-hmm.
So when it would drop battalions onto a drop site, it can drop a further D3.
Nice.
So when you launch dropships or bulk landers at the drop site, place an additional D3 battalion tokens on the drop site.
So it's 2 plus a D3, because I'm still there.
That's right.
Yeah.
So the D3 is 2.
4 battalions.
So putting 4 battalions down into that drop site. It's a neat little trick.
Right.
Okay.
And any shots?
I may as well try. Pot shot at this. This is a Glasgow here,
That's
isn't
Glasgow. If you do 1 more damage, you'll cripple him.
it? Might as well have a go. It's missed.
Never mind.
Yep.
Okay, well that kind of decides what I'm doing. Can you... We'll get this going to be a real mess here. Can you move my Glasgows
Yes.
into the middle, into this mess?
Yep, okay, so...
4 inches, so they go half
Oh,
their thrust.
4, sorry.
Yeah.
Yep, so 4 is just right under the nose of that. The tip of your base is under the nose of the ship
Yep.
here.
And the other one as well, because they're a group.
And his partner.
Yep. If you can turn a bit more that way for me, so he's not going quite so close to Santiago's, that'll do.
Okay.
Right, they're going to gain 2 spikes, so they're going to go weapons free.
Okay.
My D4 next to them.
Yep.
We're going to put our close action missiles into the Chimera that's just activated.
Yes.
And our bombardment cannons into the ground.
Okay. Chimeras on
10,
8 wounds.
12, 14, and
Halves the
15.
spikes.
So 16 into the floor.
Okay.
If I can pick them up. God, I managed 18 earlier. Come back. Come on, we can do this. Thank you. I clearly can't do this. Right, so into the ground looking for 2s. Okay, 15 5-up saves, please.
Okay, and
Because I broke the thing that was giving you a better save. And it's now
presumably that's going to wipe us all out there as well,
one.
isn't it?
Yeah, sorry, Legionnaires.
So, similarly to how you play Legionnaires in Drop Zone as well.
Correct, yes.
So I need to roll 1 more after this. So that's all 9 killed.
Yep.
And it's everyone is dead.
Yep.
There's 2 more hits even with the other
So
save.
total damage is going to matter. So
7.
7 total damage.
7 total damage.
Okay, so I'll use 4 to destroy the... No, we'll keep the weapon because I'm going to take the drop set back.
Ah, yes. Okay, I see what you're doing.
So its actual health gets marked down by 7.
Okay.
So it's already taken 23 to the D20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is it there?
So just get rid of the 3.
And down to
Mark that
13.
down to... Because the black dice was 3 hits.
Oh, I see.
It wasn't 23.
Okay.
Now it's in 17.
Right, you are.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I think I said before, my one complaint about Dropfleet is the number of tokens and dice and things
That you need on the table.
It can get a bit hard to read.
Okay.
Right, and now the missiles are going to go into the thing that spawned those troops. So this is 6 shots each.
And the troops are all wiped out as well.
Yeah, oh, mine are extremely dead. They did their job. So these are hitting on... Oh, are they 3s or 4s for the Arowana missiles? Sorry.
That's Arowana. Not to be confused with.
Where are they gone? Glasgow... 3s. 12 shots, hitting on 3s, kinetic, scaled 1.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, well, 6. So 6 hits at scaled 1, please.
6 at scale 1, so it's going to be saves of 5.
Oh, sorry, 5 hits. I think I've miscounted. 5.
Saved only 1 of those. So
4
it's
damage.
down to 2, which does cripple it.
Okay, gonna roll it.
Yes. Don't need that just yet. Might not need it at all. 6, that's also fire.
Excellent.
Good. Everything's on fire.
Good. That's what we like to see.
Yep, and a fire token we'll just grab from my tray. There. Okay,
Okay, over to you.
seen better days.
Yes.
Right. So they've gone. Think that we'll do... Let's do a weapons free order on that, London.
Let's go
just,
fire battleship.
Yeah, let's just get it done.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Samael will be the one to do the job. So it's going to line his front arrow up so he can get his Furnace Fang on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's going to come forward 8, 7. It's not as fast as the demon.
Yep.
There we go. And then it's got a scan of 8. So he's within 18. Your London's base signature is 14, isn't it?
Yeah.
So he's okay. He's in. So
Okay, he is up to 4 spikes because he is weapons free.
okay, 4 spikes it is. And that is the demon. Sorry, not the Samael as well.
Oh, yes. Which one's your Admiral again?
That one.
That one. Right.
Yes.
Okay.
The one with all the paint on it.
Yes.
Yep. So we'll do the Oculus Beam Arrays first, because that's easy. It's just 8 dice.
Yep.
And they are looking at 3s, which they get. So it's 8 hits, 2 damage apiece.
Okay. On my regular save,
They are on your regular saves, not close enough for Scald.
3s into 5s. Okay, so 3 go through. And all 3 go through. That's 6 damage.
Ooh, that's a chunk.
Yeah.
So down to 12.
1 more and you will cripple him.
Oh, he's got a burn through laser yet as well.
Oh no.
I can't find 12. There it is. Right. The bird today, so it's a Furnace Fang, so 6 shots. It has burns through 1, hits on 3s, crippling fire.
Oh no.
Right. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 critical hits.
Yep.
So it's reduced, you saved by 4.
Okay.
Oh.
So 6s into 5s.
Yeah.
And into 5s. 2 go through damage?
2 damage, and it's on fire.
2 damage each, or in total?
Oh no, just total 2 damage.
Okay. So down to 10, I gain a fire token, and I get a crippling roll.
Yes.
Right. The crippling roll is a 6. I'm on fire twice.
Oh, good. I'll just put a dice on there. 2 fires.
Right. It could be worse.
It could be worse.
That could be better.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. We're going to go with the Santiagos next. So we've gone on damage control, just so we can basically turn and not go as fast. Still can fire our close action weapons backwards, which is what we're going to do. So we've moved over to here. I'm going to fire backwards at the Wyvern.
Okay.
Is this greedy? 1 hit left on the Chimera, you said.
Well, 2 hits and it's on fire.
2 hits and it's on fire. Okay,
So
and it
as
has
good as
activated this turn.
Yeah.
No, into the Wyvern's more important. So 4s. 2, 3. Oh, it's all gone wrong. That is all of 4 hits, please, on your kinetics.
4 4s. 2 pass, 2 fail. So it's down to 8.
Okay. And then your activation.
Okay. So the Wyvern is going to be next. And I've not got to take measure, sorry.
Sorry, I keep holding them, I think.
So I'll turn to face this chap.
Oh no, not him.
I'm going to move up to 8, I think, to get within 6.
Yep.
A little further. So he's within 6.
Okay, which is scald range.
It is within scald range, which is also within weapon range with this ship.
Yep.
So 6 shots, looking at 3 ups, and I am at scald 2 for this one.
Oh no.
4. Do I want to keep it at 4, or do I want to reroll some? I don't really want to spend my AP. So nope, 4 it is.
Damage.
They only damage 1, but they are scald 2.
Okay, so 6 up saves.
Oh,
Okay.
dear me.
I take 2.
Dear me.
If you can put one of those D12s next to him on 8, please.
Absolutely. Oh, okay.
Off very, very lightly there.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, and that's now that flank done, so we don't need to worry about that for the moment.
No.
Let's move on to... Let's stall for a bit. My lemurs.
Mhm.
How many spikes have you got on your Chimera?
2.
2. So he's Sig 8.
He is Sig 8, yeah.
Okay, so 14 plus 6, so 20. So basically they want to come around this way to around here, and should be within 20. Obviously I don't want to skim through the debris field.
They move 10?
Move 10.
So 10 will bring them just here.
That's fine, yeah.
Okay. And then not through the debris field.
Yep. Do I want to actually put any spikes on anything? It's not really relevant now. They were on silent running, they're not anymore, so that can come off.
Nope, okay.
And we're just going to put 2 shots into the... Yeah, thank you.
Into the Chimera.
4s. No, adds up to a 4.
Okay.
Over to you.
Weapons free with the Samael, please.
Oh no.
So, just turn him just to face that chap.
Yeah.
Move him 7. And then, hopefully unleash a lot of murder, because it's got a couple more guns than the other ship.
Oh no. The other one didn't do nothing.
No, it didn't do nothing, no. So, Samael has also got... Oh, they've also got... He's got a cloaking keel, which I do need to remember.
Does that limit how many spikes you can gain?
Yeah, so I believe he can only gain 2.
Oh. Well,
Cloak 2, yeah.
lovely.
So we have the same Oculus Beam phalanx as the demon.
Yep.
Which is, again, 8 dice, fishing for 3s.
That sounds good.
Only 3. That's okay, there's more guns. There's more guns. It's fine. They're 2 damage a shot if they go in.
3s. I said 3s, not those. 5s. 4 more damage.
4 more damage. Ooh.
It's not very well.
No, he's definitely looking a bit peaky. So we'll try the Mega Plant's Plasma Lance batteries next.
That sounds horrific.
So it's got Volley 2, Reeve 2. Caliber Heavy Colossal.
Heavy or Colossal.
So it hits on 2s.
Okay. Critting on 4s.
Critting on 4s, so there are 2 hits. And what will be then? 5. I've rolled too many dice.
Do you want to roll again?
Yep, so I've only got to roll 6 of those.
Still not bad.
No, it's same output actually. 2 hits and 4 crits.
Okay, and the crits are Reeve
2.
2 and 4. So the 2 basic ones on 3s.
Yep.
Make 1 fail one, so 1's gone through so far.
Okay.
And then these are on 5s. 3 more go through.
And then they are all 2 damage each.
Backups. 2 more go through, 4 damage.
Oh, it's on 2. I'm going to boom
Oh,
you lazy
God.
lads. Get the Furnace Fang out. I've been dying to try this battleship out. It seems quite reasonably nasty, actually.
It's quite pokey.
Furnace Fang, 6 shots, on 3s, burn through 1, crippling fire focused.
Okay.
Yeah, to spend 2 of those remaining action points. Oh, snake eyes!
Okay.
So that's 3 hits, but it is a reduction of 2 armor.
Okay. So 3 5-up saves. 3 5-up backup saves. He takes exactly 2 damage.
Oh no, that's him. He's
That's
gone.
him. Explosion.
Explosion.
Which is quite a big explosion for a colossal ship.
Oh,
I
it might be a
believe.
bit meaty, yeah.
I rolled a 1.
Well, that's probably going to be nothing, isn't it?
Just burn up, I think.
I think it is. It is indeed just burn up.
But that is a kill, and we are playing attrition, and that's quite a bit of attrition. Very
That is attrition.
Is that all I've lost to Vienna and...
Yeah, that's all you've lost.
Okay.
So that does trigger my Death Mistress ability. So on a 4-up, I would get a action point back,
Cool.
which I do.
Very nice.
Okay.
Yeah, you're also going to win initiative for the rest of the game, I expect now. Because that was the Admiral.
Oh yeah, of course. Okay. Okay.
Right. So, deliberated for a bit, had a bit of a cry. Good grief. I mean, it is 2 battleships. It's about the same points as Dreadnought, I think.
Yeah, it's there or thereabouts. In fact, it might be more.
Probably
I
more.
think that is 570 points of Admiral and Battleship there.
Good grief. I mean, he did also clear off however many cruisers on his own.
He
so
did. He did indeed.
It's fine. Moving on. I'm going to go with my sand friend over there. So he has moved forward 8 inches to get us within drop range.
Yep.
Guns are front side, not front side rear. So we're going to shoot at that Chimera and try and finish it off. 4 shots looking for 4s. 3 hits.
3 6 of 4. Oh no. So it's failed 2, which is exactly an amount.
Yep, and it's not enough to cause an explosion.
It's
Gonna do
not, so
3.
he just sort of shuffles off quietly into the night.
Okay. And then we put 4 battalions on the drop site, very much making it ours, which we've already done.
Yep, it's already done.
Very
Okay.
good. What did you do in retaliation?
I moved this
That gargoyle there?
gargoyle up, so he's using the final AP I've got to trigger the Death Mistress ability.
Yep.
So it'll drop 1 plus D3 troops into that station.
Could be a big deal. Ooh,
Ooh,
so
that is 4.
4.
Oh, that is 4.
And I've got currently 4.
Okay.
Where do you want them to go?
Yeah, so these are all going to have to go in the same place, I believe, as well.
They do,
because rules. So I'm going to put them there.
So you've got 4 on drop site, I've got 3.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll try a 6-up shot into one of these
Might
as
as
well.
well, yeah.
May as well. Nope.
Okay. Now that you have left that space station alone, my new Kairos are going to see if they can hit the broadside of a barn. And yeah, we turned around. Can you drop them down 2 spikes, please? Because they're just going on
can indeed.
general quarters. So 2 burn through lasers into the space station.
Okay.
So looking for 3s, burn through 1. Okay, so that is 3 at no modifier, and then 3 at -3.
3 at -3, which is going to draw it down to just a 6, isn't it?
Yeah, so 3 6s, 3 3s.
So 3 6s first. Nope.
So that's 3 damage.
And the 3 3s is 2.
So 4 damage.
So it's down to 6.
Yep. And I'm going to use that 4 damage to remove the military outpost, but also kill your guys.
Okay. So it's knocked down to 6. Is that right?
Yeah, it's down. It's taken. I did 4 damage total, right?
4 damage
So
total.
it's taken no damage.
No damage.
I've just shot the outpost off.
Yep, and all the people on it.
Yeah, exactly. Over to you.
So the next one I did was the gargoyle at the other end as well.
Mm-hmm.
So that just did a 2-inch magic roundabout around there and put another infantry down.
Yep.
Another battalion, I should say.
I'm going to do a similar sort of thing with these Lysanders. If you
Yeah.
just shuffle them along for me a little bit.
Sure thing. So 2 and turn.
Yep.
Yep.
We're going to put our close action missiles into your gargoyle.
Yep.
Hitting on 6s. Nope.
No,
But we will put
okay.
2 more on the centre, so we're going to clear you off it.
Okay. So that
So
will
just
go
mark that up to a 5, please.
Yeah, sure. And then the last thing I've got is my Shadow. Shadow are going to turn to face the ship here.
Yep.
Move towards it 4, which is their max range.
Excellent.
And it's got 4 spikes on, hasn't it?
It has.
So I've got a scan of 8. I think I'm in range, so I'm going to fire both weapons rather than detect.
Yep. What's the range?
So
scan?
Scan 8.
Oh, you should be fine, because I'm currently... Yeah, ignore me. Carry on.
That's okay. And then it'll be... these are Oculus weapons as again, so I think they've got 2 shots each. So it's 4 shots. Looking at 3s, 2 damage each. Same sort of business. So there's 2 hits there.
Okay. Energy save?
Energy save.
4s.
Ooh.
6 up backup save. We're good.
Oh dear. Okay.
Oof, got off lightly there.
That is me.
Okay, I think all I have left are these New Orleans here.
Okay.
They can't get to the drop site. Can you measure out 10 inches for me?
10.
As I say, they're going to cut the corner, so they're going to go this way.
Yep.
Sorry, thank
Yep.
you. Yep. And there, they're going to go on general quarters.
All right. Oh, so they lose that?
Yep. Are you in atmosphere? You are.
I am. I am indeed.
Why wouldn't you be? So we're going to shoot at you.
Yeah.
Looking for 6s.
Makes sense.
Yes, there's nothing else that I could actually shoot. So 6s. Nope. Double 1.
Okay.
Is that our lot?
That is our lot.
Okay, so ground weapons. I've got priorities, and mine would fire first.
Okay.
Missile halo there. It's going to go into him. So 1 shot hitting on a 2. That's a hit.
Okay.
Saves, please.
Can I save? Oh, sorry, Robert. In the tree,
Oh,
isn't it?
either or, yeah.
My bad. Nope, it's failed.
2 damage.
He's dead.
He's dead. Doesn't explode because it wasn't 3 damage.
Curses.
Precision weapons.
There we are. Off you go.
Now I've not removed the laser over there. It's your activation, sorry. So you've got one here.
Yeah, might as well try a re-entry laser at New Orleans.
Yep.
May as well. So it's 3 shots, I believe?
3 shots. Burn through 1. Yeah.
Over here? Sorry.
Wherever you like.
Yeah, I'll put them by there. There we go. Oh, just the 1.
4 up save. 6 up backup. We're good.
We're good. We're good.
That one over there still has the laser because we've broken military outpost.
It does.
So the laser is going to go into the Wyvern.
Okay.
So 3 shots. That is 2 at -2, please.
2 at -2 is going to be 6. Oh, hang on. Let's get it in the tray. That's a token. That's not a dice. There we go.
2 damage.
Yep, 2 damage.
You've got control of this one. That might be in missile halo range.
Oh, it could be. Could be. Let's
have a look.
Let's have a butchers and see if it is. Within 6, isn't it?
Yeah, from the spire.
Nope. Just
Okay,
out.
cool. And that one is contested.
It is.
Cool. Your torpedo gets to move.
Oh, it does. Its intended target is now missing.
You can fly into the dust cloud if you want, I don't mind.
So I'll fly in this general direction over here.
That makes sense.
And then
Ground combat?
ground death.
Yep.
So gone.
Down to 1.
Down to 1.
Yep.
Nice and easy.
That's our only ground combat, I believe.
Yeah.
And then score. Oh, fire. Anyone still on fire who hasn't just been killed?
No, I think they've all died.
They've all died. Good. So scoring.
Yeah.
How's it work again? I can never remember this part.
So score 1 site at a time. So effectively, that one is worth 4 to you.
Yep.
That one is worth 3 to you.
Yep.
And that one is worth 2.
Yep.
So that puts you at 9.
Yep.
You've knocked me off of this one.
Yep.
So I've got 3 and 4 for 7.
Okay, so 9-7 in my favour at the bottom of round 4.
That's it.
Interesting game. I am
Yeah.
obviously leading, but I've lost a third of my fleet quite dramatically. But as of you,
Yeah, I definitely lost that. Maybe even a bit more.
Anyone's game.
Anyone's
Should we
game.
roll priority? I am on plus nothing now.
Okay, so I've got +2.
I did get a 5.
Ooh, as you.
Do you want to throw a reroll at it?
I don't have any AP left.
Oh, of course you did. And they refresh after this roll.
They do.
Cool, then I will take it.
Yeah, I don't blame you at all.
Back in a moment for round 5.
Okay.
Round 5.
Round 5.
So again, I've got priority, but I've not got. I've got a lot left, but not much in the way of guns. Weirdly, I've got my Rios over there. They've gone on weapons free, and we're gonna. I don't see them killing a battleship. I don't see that actually mattering much either. So they're going to go into that gargoyle and try and clear you off the objective.
That makes sense.
I'm fishing for 6s, but I've got a bucket of dice.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be 4, 8, plus 12, 20 shots.
Ooh.
It's not nothing.
It's not nothing.
So that is 10, 15, 20.
Okay.
It's doable. It's not bad.
Oh, that's really not bad.
That's not bad at all. That is 5 saves, please.
5 saves of kinetic.
Yeah.
Right, so these are 5 ups. Past 1, it's not enough. Oh, I'm going to have to re-roll one of those with an AP. So I go down to 2 AP, and I do save as bacon just.
Oh, okay, fine.
Okay.
Alright, that's still good.
Yep, that's not nothing.
Yeah. Your activation.
So I've already taken the liberty of moving my demon forward, so Baba Yaga is going to go weapons free.
Oh no.
I'm going to split the smaller Oculus weapon and the burn through laser into that new Cairo, and the other Oculus with a volley is going to fire at that Glasgow over there.
Yep, this is probably going to hurt.
So do the Glasgow first. So the Glasgow is going to take 6 shots hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Of which, I should have filmed that really. Of which there are only 2. I'm not going to bother re-rolling any more.
Okay.
So 2 energy saves.
4s. Well, bad rolling all round. 6s. Yep.
So it's 4 damage.
Okay, so he is down to 1.
And then hopefully, this is going to do a tad more to the new Cairo. So this
That'll also cripple him, so he might just die from the crippling results.
Okay.
Oh,
11 doesn't sound like it'll be
Orbital
fun.
Decay, I think, which I think they ignore for being in a group.
They may well do.
Carry on with what you're doing. I'll look at it. Yeah,
Okay.
Orbital Decay. But I think that is one that you ignore for formations.
So I'll do the smaller Oculus weapon into the new Cairo on a 3 up again. That's a Snake Eyes, of course it is.
Oh, good.
And then I'll do the burn through laser on 3s. That is fairly better. So it's 3 hits, but 2 are crits. So
Right.
it's going to reduce the save by 2 at least.
With you in just a moment. Yeah, you do ignore Orbital Decay, so whew.
Okay.
What am I doing? How dead am I?
It's 3 saves at -2 on the new Cairo from a burn through laser.
Okay. -2, so we are on 6s. 1.
Ooh.
And then backups. 2 go through.
Okay.
Damage.
1.
1 each.
Yep. That could have been better. I shouldn't have been greedy. I should have
Yeah.
just sustained all the fire into 1.
Well, okay. Fine. I'm going to go with the Glasgows.
Okay.
They're going to go on damage control, so I'm going to heal D3 on the damaged one.
Okay.
Getting back 3 hits. Very nice. And we're just going to turn on the spot, because you are still within 6.
Okay.
So just turn... Oh, 1 turn, sorry, not course change. Moving 0 to half, so 0, and we're going to fire our missiles, which are front, side, rear.
Okay.
So 6, 9, 12, looking for 3s with Scald.
Okay.
Okay. It's not bad.
Not bad at all.
So that is 3, 6, 7 kinetic Scald 1.
7 kinetic scald 1 against the Wyvern, yeah?
Yes, please.
Okay. So save of 5. Get in the tray. That is not great.
So that's 6 damage.
That is 6 damage.
Is that dead on the nose?
That is dead on the nose.
Okay, well, you are enraged to explode all over my Sanfran.
Oh, let's make it a good one. Oh, shredded.
Is that 2 kinetic hits?
2 kinetic hits, that's it.
Very good. 3s. Oh, we're fine.
Oh dear.
Oh, I'm getting lucky with some of these rolls.
R.I.P. Wyvern.
Yeah.
Okay.
Over to you.
Right then. So my shadow are going to activate. Do the 4-inch shuffle.
Mm-hmm.
This is where I'm torn. I'm not that torn. So they're just going to turn 4.
Yep.
And they're going to put all 4 spikes onto the New Orleans group.
Oh no.
Over here.
Oh, you wouldn't.
I might need to.
Right, I'm going to take a hint. I'm going to go with the New Orleans group.
Yeah.
They are going to go into atmosphere. Go to here. They're going to general quarters to clear 2 spikes.
Yeah.
We're going to go to maximum distance away from everything that we can, while still being in range to drop. And we'll put 2 mass drivers hitting on 6s into that
That's the
gargoyle.
gargoyle.
It winked.
Okay.
No hits and 2 battalions. You all in the same place.
Yeah, all in the laser.
So I'm going to put 1 on the outpost and 1 in the city.
Okay.
Because you can only then attack 1.
I can indeed. I might activate that gargoyle next as well, actually. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to put 1 in the city.
Yep.
Oh, he's going to actually do a move. So he do his little 2-inch.
Yep.
2-inch magic roundabout shuffle. And that is that. Oh, I'll try a 6-up volley into a New Orleans. Why not?
Might as well.
I didn't roll that on camera, but it is a 5, so it's missed. There we go. Okay, so that's that one done.
Okay. What kind of a problem still?
Oh, he's fine.
I don't know about that. What's he up to? What are we doing? Santiago's... Oops, that's cheating. You're not allowed to pull the objective close to yourself.
Can tugboats do it?
It'd be fun if they could. So 6 is basically actually bang on the space station. So I'm not sure. Yeah, because I can't actually get close enough to attack what I want to attack. That's really irritating. Maybe even... Nope, no, it's just not happening. Fine. We are going to just go fast then. So literally just moving.
Okay.
There's nothing left to shoot.
Nothing to see here.
Yep.
Okay.
Back to you.
Back to me. So that gargoyle will do its little 2-inch shuffle as well.
Yep.
I'll spend an AP to do that trick with the extra drop.
Yep.
So it's going to drop D3 plus 1 into there, which is 3.
3.
And I'm going to put them straight into the middle of the city, I think.
That's going to force my hand. I really wanted to leave that objective and go do something else with my time.
Okay.
But I'm not allowed because it's too risky. I will counter drop.
Yeah.
So still going to be mine, but keeps getting... It's a really cool ability, that.
It's nasty and it's for 1 AP.
Yeah. So I'll put 2 more on the city.
Okay.
So it's up to 3 on the city, 1 on the outpost. I'll shoot at the gargoyle, because I might as well.
May as well.
6s. No.
No 6s.
No 6s.
Okay. So the last thing I've got left is this. And everything in me is fighting the temptation to just call a weapons free order immediately onto those Ukaira over there. Do I need to shoot them? What needs to go? That space station's bothering me. Because you can reach the space station. I am going to go ahead and I'm going to weapons free with the ship, because why not? So I'm going to do my little wheelie turn.
Yep.
I'm going to put 4 spikes on.
He isn't he the one who's got the cloak and crest?
He does have a cloak and
So
crest.
I'll go above 2.
Excellent. And then he's going to move forward his 7, which just about brings him to the scuff.
Yeah, you got him?
Okay.
God, that's intimidating.
Hi! So, these have got a signature of 4, the space stations, I think, haven't
Oh,
they?
they might be low. Yeah, I thought there was 6, but it's a small space station.
Hmm.
Obviously, it can't be spiked.
No.
No, 6 for all space stations.
6, so 8 and 6 is 14, so I can just about catch that.
Oh no.
So I might put a gun into that. So I'll put the Reeve weapon into the space station.
Okay.
The plasma lance. I'll put all the Oculus arrays into... If I'm in range, I'm going to put all the Oculus arrays into these over here.
Yeah, they are an atmosphere, of course.
They are in Atmo. So they've got 2 spikes, so they've got a thing of 9.
Yep.
So I am 19 away.
Okay.
And I've got a scan of 8, so I think they're actually out.
Okay. Then it's a bad day to be a Rio, I assume.
It certainly is, yeah, because everything else is just everything else will get delivered into the Rio, I think.
Yep.
All right, so I'll do these 6 reaving shots on the space station first.
Very good.
On 3s. That's not bad.
Nope.
So there's 1, 2, 2 critical hits in there.
Yep.
At Reeve 2, and the other 3 are just general hits on
So
the energy saving that space
3
station.
general hits on 3s because it has an outpost. We're fine, and these are on 5s. 2 go through. What's damage?
2 each.
Ooh. I've got my 1 reroll. I think. I've not spent it. That's worth a reroll because I'll keep. Well, is it? Yeah, it is. Into a 5. No. They are wiped out.
Right.
Do you want to damage the space station or remove the outpost?
I would like to damage the station, actually, please.
So it takes 4 out of its 10, so it has 6 remaining.
Can't score it if it isn't there.
That's true.
I'll do the burn through laser next.
Yep.
So that is 6 dice. Looking at 3s. Against the new Cairo. So there are 4 hits. And 1, 2, 3 of those are critical.
With Reeve.
No, these are burn through. Burn through 1.
Okay, so how many in total, sorry?
4 hits at -3 with crippling fire.
Right. So 4 hits, 6s. Quadruple 6! No.
Oh, okay.
Damage 1.
Damage 1.
So 4 damage, and I'm on fire. And I'm crippled because they are. Oh no, that's the Rio, so we've got 1 more to
It's got 1 more yet, hasn't it? And then the good news is I've got 8 Oculus Beam shots
That's
left.
not good news. That's not good news at all. 4 damage, yeah?
That's it.
Yeah.
So 8 shots. These are on 3s. Ooh, 1. No, 6 is fine. I don't need to reroll. So 6 hits. They have got Scald 1.
Okay.
And they're damaged 2.
Okay, so 5s. Dear. And 6s. 3 go through at damage 2, you said?
Yep, so it'll be 6 all in.
So that'll be the front one neatly destroyed.
Okay.
Nothing is in explosion range by design.
Curses.
So he is just removed.
Okay.
Things are crumbling.
Right, and that is me spent.
Right. What have I got left? Got the Sanfran. Is that it? Sanfran, Lemurs, and New Kairos,
Yeah.
who are inexplicably still alive. So, we're going to go with the New Kairos,
Okay.
and we're just going to turn and slide in. A nice hug. Make sure we're not going explosion range of each other. And we're going to shoot at your battleship.
Superb.
So, 2 pairs of shots. First one, that is 4 at -2.
4 at -2 energy saves.
Yep.
So these will be on 5s.
Okay,
And on 5s again.
indeed. 3 damage.
Okay.
Down to 15.
Then 15.
Second one, not as impressive. 1 at -1.
Okay. So 4 up is fine.
Okay.
So it's down to 15.
Yep.
All right. Okay.
And it's still just me, isn't it?
Yes.
So the Sanfran, is there any way we can get it to a drop site before turn 6? Not really. I suppose we could course change? So if we turn like that, turn army within. Nope. So I don't think that's going to happen. So we are just going to go turn. 8 to there. Put some more guys in the drop site.
Yes.
Goes up to 8.
Because why not?
Why not, indeed? And mass drivers into the battleship.
Okay.
So 4s. That is nothing.
All right.
Very good. Marvellous. Excellent. He came out of atmosphere this turn. No, came out of atmosphere last turn, so this turn
Yeah.
he can now.
Shift a bit quicker.
Yep. That gets us to here. And the lemurs are kind of irrelevant at this point, but they've got shots, they'll give it a go.
Okay.
So they are just going to trundle over to here. And we'll put 2 shots into the battleship as well.
Okay.
4s. Nope.
Okay.
Okay. That is, I believe, everything.
Absolutely.
So... Oh, I could fire 1 more shot, sorry, from him at the battleship.
Why not? May as well.
Why not? It hits.
Hey.
Deck save, please.
You know, that's not good enough.
Backup save.
Yeah. Back to 5. No.
Oh, it's just insulting, really, isn't it?
The littlest New Orleans that could.
Yeah, look at him go. Doing his best.
That's not.
I'll
That's
take it if you
definitely not
want.
right. No.
Okay.
There we go. Cool.
That's his. Right. Ground weapons.
Ground weapons. Yes. Yeah.
Non-contested ground weapons at that.
I have a non-contested here.
I put troops in that one.
Oh yes,
So
yeah,
that's
you do.
contested. You've got that one, but it's just a missile halo.
That's it. So it's not going to reach.
That's contested. This is a laser. Ooh. Ooh, no. Fine. That's a real shame. Fine.
Okay.
I think that's our lot. I don't think there are any ground weapons that are relevant.
So just ground combat.
Ground combat.
Okay.
So I've got. So you have priority, and you choose where you want to attack first.
Okay.
I assume you want to clear out the most troops you can.
I want to what? Sorry.
I assume you want to clear out the 3 troops there with your 3 troops.
Absolutely, I do. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
And then that's going to trigger an ability for me then as well.
Oh no.
So that is assimilated bioforms for 1 AP.
Don't assimilate my bioforms, I need those.
If I wipe all of the opponent's stuff on a feature or a drop site,
Yep.
I can add another D3 of mine.
Ooh.
Oops, sorry, I should have done that. That was 2. So
Okay.
that's a very sneaky way of doing it, but
Oh, that's clever. Oh, we don't like that. Can they attack this turn?
no.
Okay. So I could attack you, but that'd be silly. So I'm going to just stay there and make it contested at least.
Okay.
Over there,
Yes, yeah.
where do you want to attack?
Okay, well, these are going to attack each other,
Yep. So they just get removed.
and I'll attack these into here,
Yep. So you lose 1 and I lose 1.
and I'll use my last AP to do assimilated bioforms there.
Oh, stop it.
For 1 this time,
So you get 1 back there.
and lose 1
I'm
here.
removed. Clever. Very clever. Roll off for round 6. That's a 6.
Oh, that is a 6 indeed.
I mean, I'll take it, but I don't know what I'm doing with it. Right, round 6.
Yeah.
There's it's going to be, it might be close. We'll
Yeah,
see.
I think it's going to be pretty close.
Which means we now have to scavenge for victory points. So I'm going to go with my new Kairos. They've gone on course change. They gained a spike. They have basically rotated on the spot. The front one's going to shoot the battleship it's hugging. The back one is going to gather intel from that drop site, because it might come down to secondaries.
May well do.
So, shooting at the battleship with the one that can shoot. Looking for 3s. Okay, that is 3 at -2, please.
Oh dear. Right, 3 at -2. There'll be 5 ups. Oh, is that energy or kinetic? Sorry.
Energy.
Oh yeah,
So,
they are
yes.
5s. That's fine. Those going to be 6s otherwise. 5 ups for the backups. 1 damage takes it to 13.
Very good.
And it's already lit up like a Christmas tree, so it doesn't
Yeah.
to concern itself with flash. So then my first activation was to go weapons free with. Was it this one? No, it was this
It was
one
that
over
one,
here.
yeah. We've already moved it, and
Yeah.
yes, I think you have the Rio in front there.
I do have the Rio in front now, I'm pretty certain. So I'm going to go with. Do I want to kill the Rio is the question. That's got 8 hull still, hasn't it?
That Rio's fresh, so 10 hull.
It's 10? Oh, of course, it's a medium cruiser, not a light.
Yep.
Ooh, or do I want to really try and thrash the... I do. I'm going to put I'm going to put a solitary burn through laser into the Rio because it can't tag a New Orleans.
Yep.
And I'm going to put what will then be the rest of the shots into the New Orleans.
Okay.
Do I
Let's
want to
go.
put them all in? Do you know what? I've got a weapon with 2 ocular shots as well, so I'll put that into the New Orleans as well.
Okay.
Not in the New Orleans, into the Rio. So it's a burn through laser and the smaller oculus weapon. Everything else will be fishing for 6s and into the...
Cool.
Okay.
Where are you starting?
It's fish for 6s.
Okay.
So it's the plasma lances, which will roll 6 dice, and it's the larger oculus battery, which will also roll 6 dice. I'm going to have to roll these separately because 6 of them got Reeve. So these
You can't crit, so you can just roll them together.
Oh, yeah, of course not. There we go. So 6s it is. There's 2 there.
Okay.
They are 2 damage each as well.
Oh no. 4 up energy save.
Oh,
6
no.
up backup save. 1 takes 2 damage.
Okay.
They are fresh, so it's down to 2 hits.
Okay. And then I'll do the 2 ocular shots into the Rio first.
Yep.
3 ups. Oh, you
Okay.
whiffed. 6 dice for a burn through laser on 3s. So that's going to be 4 hits at -2.
4 hits at -2, so looking for 6s.
Yep.
He's damaged 1 or 2.
Damage 1.
I take 2 damage.
And he's on fire.
Okay.
Crippling fire.
You can pass me one of my fire tokens
Of course.
and polyhedral, please.
No
There's a few over there.
problem, yep.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So it's down to 8 and on fire.
That's it. I expected more of you.
Yeah.
There we
Me
are.
too. I'm surprised you're still there.
Yeah.
Right, what's the best way to do this? We need to simultaneously kill the gargoyle and everyone on that drop site.
Okay.
Which is improbable. I think we go with the Rio first and try and clear out the maximum number of troops. So we're going to go weapons free.
Okay.
Positioning doesn't really matter at this point. I take my fire, so I'm going to go down to 7. Because it's the last round.
Yes.
And do we be greedy? Yes, we kind of have to. We're going to put all of our... Basically, we're going to split it, so it is 6 shots and 4 shots. I'm going to put the 4 shots into the gargoyle and a 6 into the ground.
Okay.
All of them for 6s. So, gargoyle, I miss. Ground, I hit once.
Okay.
So 1 kinetic save, please.
1 kinetic save on a 3.
Yep.
No.
Oh, well, 1 person does die, if your
One
choice.
person does die of my choosing. So, well, there we go. Let's have him.
Yep.
On his own then.
That leaves you with 2 troops there total.
2 troops in total, so 1 in the
Phenomenal.
laser and 1 in the city.
Very good. Your activation.
I like that gargoyle. I'll spend the 1 AP to use Baba Yaga's ability,
Yep.
and I'll drop 1 D3 additional.
Yep.
So it's going to be 2 that I drop,
Yep.
and
That's going to give you 4 in total at that point.
yes.
Barring a double 6 and 2 failed saves from their mass drivers.
Yeah.
That's going to be your objective.
Oh, hang on, that should be 3, not 2. There we go. 3 in there.
Okay. Is there anything clever we can do at this point? Don't think so. Let's go with the Santiagos and just try and do a bit more damage. I don't
Okay.
think we're going to finish off that battleship, so we're going to go and hunt these guys.
Okay.
Let's move these over here. Oh, before you do something and annoy me. I'm going to go with the Glasgows, and they're going to damage control, and they're going to gather intel from that drop site.
Okay.
So, damage control, I get back 2 hits on the damage one.
Oh, sorry, these...
Glasgows.
Yep, so they're full.
That's the
Oh,
spike.
no, that's the wrong one.
That one. Yeah.
Good. Up to 6.
Up to 6, but more importantly, it is now scanned, so I'm going to be on 11 victory points.
Mm.
And your activation.
That gargoyle's going to go next.
Yep.
I'm going to spend an AP.
Yep.
Do my thing
Yep.
with the Baba
D3.
Yaga. So D3 plus 1 into this drop site. So I'll put 3 people on the same
Oh dear.
section as that one. Okay.
That's...
I'd just as well try a 6-up shot, I suppose, into
yeah.
it.
Oh, okay. 6-up save. 6-up backup. Goes through.
I don't know if the gargoyles get the 2 damage. Gargoyles do not, so it's just 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 1 and stick 1 hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, what can actually have an impact now? It is basically just kill points.
Mhm.
I'm not going to be able to get you off that objective at all. So, see if we can... I'm going to give it a go. I think you have one. I'm going to see if I can kill a battleship.
Okay.
So we're going to go on damage control with the Santiagos, move that one to there, the rest to somewhere else where it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
But that one's going to be within range. So it's going to be 4, 8, 12, 14, 16 shots. 4s. Oh, that's not what we needed.
Ooh.
I mean, it was wishful thinking, I think.
Oh, man.
So, 6 saves, please.
6 saves it is on kinetic.
Yes, please.
So they are 4s. And I need to take 2 more on the backups of 5. Oh, not like that, he's not. So down to 12. 11. Can't count. 11 is just there.
Yep.
So this chap's next.
Yep.
You can fire only 1 gun if your course change, isn't it?
Correct. 1 gun. 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 1 gun.
That's what we're going to do. So I'm going to turn.
Yep.
I'm going to move up to half, which is 4, so that gets him to there. I'm going to turn again. Pray them in 8s. I am in 8s. And I'm going to fire.
At the space station?
Yeah, so the larger of the Oculus batteries at the space station, because it's probably the best chance I've got of getting it.
Very good.
3s. Oh, no.
Ooh.
Oh, no, no,
Ooh, that's a
no.
bad roll.
Oh, no, no, no. I'll keep them. That's okay. 3 dice there. I don't know why I'm rolling them again. That's not how the game works. That's 40k.
Is this energy?
It is energy, yeah.
Yeah,
with Skull 1.
So 5s. 2 go through. We'll take 2 damage.
4.
4 damage, won't die.
Nope.
We've got 6 left.
Okay.
Okay. What's the arc on these chaps?
Front side.
Ooh, so they might be able to actually do it.
They might be able to do it. It's a big ask, but they might be able to do it.
Let's go with stalling. So these two, I can't take the objective off you, but I can try and get a kill. They're just going to shuffle forward a little bit, point the camera at them, Alex, and we're going to just see if we can finish off that gargoyle.
Okay.
Looking for double 6.
Okay. Oh dear.
Okay.
Oh no. 5s. 1 5.
Okay.
I think it's dead though, isn't it?
Yeah,
It is. It's dead.
Turn too late, but
Yeah.
well done, guys.
Gone. Okay. So remove that, and that.
All the bits.
That's right.
And we'll put 2 troops down, but it's irrelevant.
Yeah.
Still, they got a kill. Good job.
They
guys.
did indeed get a kill. Okay. Okay. So last one of these guys. So they'll do a 45-degree turn.
Yep.
Move up to half, which is 2. Or,
Yeah.
2. So let's call it that. Turn again.
Yep.
He'll come around. So I don't think they're going to get the benefit of Scald on the space station, which isn't the end of the world. 4 shots on 3s. Well then.
Gareth.
Well.
I think that over those 2 past rolls, it kind of averaged out, but...
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Now that you've done that, New Orleans will just go to here and put a troop on that.
Yes.
Now it's safe.
Yeah.
Just put a token on there for me, please.
Sure.
We'll shoot at the battleship, mostly out of spite. We do hit.
You're crippling now as well, aren't you? Saved.
No, okay.
Okay. I'm out.
You're out. All I've got left then, San Fran, I think.
San Fran.
Yeah. And the Lysanders. Lysanders can't take you back off that because you have too many troops. So they're going to move up and shoot at your battleship.
Okay.
Coming out of atmosphere, somewhere around here.
I'm now realising I could have shot that New Orleans instead of the space station earlier. It was a dumb move, wasn't it?
Oh well.
Live and learn.
I don't think it's going to matter.
No.
4 shots into your battleship, hitting all 4s.
Okay.
Nope. And then the San Fran is going to fly through the debris field, taking damage in the process. Doesn't really matter.
No.
And going to go weapons free and see if we can at least cripple you out of spite.
Okay.
Okay, weird roll. 4 saves, please.
4 saves are 4.
Weird rolling all around.
Some saves are 5. 2 damage. Does cripple it.
Okay.
Down to 9.
Crippling result. If you want to roll it.
Sure thing. Oh, I have a nasty feeling 8 is an extra damage. Where are you? I should really commit these to memory at some point. Crippling effect 8. Scanners are offline. Nope.
No.
Just turn the Wi-Fi off.
Cool. Fine.
All right.
Well, we scratched it. And
Yeah.
I think I am done.
Okay.
So, scoring for the last turn.
Yeah.
Do you want to do? You work it out because I'm.
Do you want to do this? So
Sure.
you gain 4 from that. That's easy.
Yeah.
So you've scored 4.
I'm on 15.
You're on 15. We need to resolve the fighting here.
Oh, of course, yes.
So that goes down. That goes up to 2.
Yep.
So that one then becomes 3 points to me.
Yep.
So hang on then. So 4 to you, 3 to me.
Yep.
That space station is solely yours for 6.
Yep.
2 points for a small station. That's got
Dead.
nothing. That's
Yep.
gone. This one would return 3 to me, so for 6 apiece.
Yep, and then 4 for that one.
4 for that one. Takes me to 10, and you to 6 for the turn.
Okay. So we totaled it up,
We did.
and I believe after everything, it came to 1918
1918.
in your favour.
Really, really, really close game.
Well played.
Well done. Thank you very much.
It was that. How many points did I kill again? I was just shy of 1,000.
Just shy. So left on the board, I had 610.
Okay. So maybe I should have focused on a battleship because
a
it was
gargoyle and 2 battleships.
Yeah, because at the end it was the mission specific secondary was attrition, which was basically score annihilation again.
Yeah.
You got 1 off annihilation.
Yes.
I got 2 off gather intel, and then
Yes.
didn't quite kill 1,000 points. Good game.
It was a really good game.
Yeah.
Did enjoy that.
So what should we go over? What did you think? This is your first time fielding a few ships, I think.
Yeah. So I haven't fielded Baba Yaga before, nor have I fielded the Samael before.
Okay.
I don't think I've fielded a Wyvern in the new rules either.
It was alright. Scary.
It was okay. Yeah. Didn't have as much teeth as it used to.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Baba Yaga and that combination of abilities of being able to just do all these shenanigans with.
Yeah. The assimilated bioforms and the one that it comes baked in, Death Mistress or something, or Death Bringer of Death, something like that. It's got death in the title, but being able to affect your drop by D3 in various different.
That's my thing. That's what I'm supposed to do.
I mean, that did come in clutch for me twice because it allowed me to keep all the 2 sites.
That's very cool. Very thematic as well. Kind of this kind of infestation.
Yeah.
You just keep growing back.
Yeah. I think the other ability I did take, though I didn't end up using it, was rapid drop. So you can drop at the beginning of your movement as opposed to after, but I don't think I got an opportunity to use it.
It didn't really come up, did it?
No.
How did you find fighting the London?
Yeah, that was scary. I mean, when it did the magic trick and removed a Chimera and more or less 3 yokai, all bar the shouting, I was thinking, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do enough to it to remove it before it kills a battleship as well.
Before it does what it wants to do, yeah.
But it did command a lot of attention then.
Yes.
Effectively, you have to go there and then, otherwise I was going to lose a lot more to it. But yeah, scary, scary ship.
It does die, though.
It does die.
If you put the shots into it, it does die. It is only, in inverted commas, 4 more hits than a battleship.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And a better energy save. I think a UCM battleship has a 4-up energy. This has 3-up, 3-up, 5-up.
Right.
But yeah, you can get through it if you put the weapons into it, as you saw.
Yeah, I think making the decision to try and get rid of the escort the turn before I focused the attention was probably quite key as well.
Yes. There is a question of should I have used the escort there or used it later? But
yeah, okay.
But yeah, it's fun to use as well.
Yeah, well that's the thing with them. They are incredibly fun to use.
Yes. Is it competitive? I think it can be. I need to now try a similar sort of build, but with a super battleship.
Yeah.
Because I've got a feeling they're going to be able to do a similar sort of thing, but more efficiently, and save you more points on the toys.
But I mean, everything else in your list, you have a lot in there that can impact the actual grand game because you've got a decent amount of drop, plus you've got the Glasgows.
Yeah.
It posed a lot of problems to me early because I thought I was going to be able to sneak this one, but those Glasgows absolutely sorted that right out.
They usually do.
Yeah.
I was thinking, did I play them wrong by having them focus so hard on this flank? And maybe not. It meant that they never got to do anything else.
Yeah, okay.
So maybe there would have been an argument for having them either maybe, I don't know if the camera can see this, but maybe over here, so one can bombard it, but they've got the option to go around that way later. Because, they definitely cleared that drop site, but I didn't really contest the middle much. And once that single gargoyle got to there...
I mean, which is bonkers, I suppose. single gargoyle shelling out. I had a few lucky D3 rolls as well.
I mean, sure, but even if you rolled one half the time, you're still matching me.
Yeah.
There were a couple of times I wanted to just leave the Lysanders and go get the space station for turn 4.
Yeah.
Or go and bother this drop site, but couldn't because you just kept bringing back more troops.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose so, actually, thinking about it. But these are probably a bit more efficient with Baba Yaga's rules than the Bulklander.
Yeah.
Because you get more return for less points out of a gargoyle.
Mm-hmm.
So I might try that again with some additional gargoyles and less. I mean, I might switch the gargoyles out for those Lamassu, which had a bad day in the office.
What got them? Oh, the Rios got them, didn't they?
The Rio's got them, yeah.
Yeah. But on the other hand, I mean, bombardment and drop on the same ship is always incredibly useful.
Yeah, it is. Really, really is.
You didn't get to use the former this game, but I think it's still a very, very good tool.
Yeah.
Would you take this list again, do you think?
I would definitely try that again, yeah. That was, that Admiral, I wasn't so comfortable taking the Admiral, thinking that the initiative bid was going to be a problem, but I think even when I could leverage the initiative bid because the London had gone, I still didn't win the initiative anyway, 2 turns running, so actually it's probably okay.
And you've got enough points to do what you want to do.
Yeah.
And you've got the regain action points if that ship kills something.
If it kills a group entirely, which I don't think I maximised on because I was starting to split my fire at the end of the game.
Yeah. So maybe there's a way to play that cleverly and try and get the finishing blows with her.
Yeah.
Really cool Admiral and very cool abilities. And
yeah, I suppose the downside is it's at level 2.
Yeah, exactly. And you can't take a famous Admiral and a faction Admiral,
That's
can
right.
you?
So I could take a bog standard level 3, but I don't know whether it's worth the 60 points for the additional
one action point plus one to finish. Yeah, maybe. Probably not.
No, probably not.
Cool. Any other thoughts? You playing in Weapons Free, or are you definitely TOing?
If it works out, there are less than 20 players. I'm going to play and make up some numbers.
Okay.
And I've got somebody coming along to help me run it, and I'm probably going to insist he does the same if it gets to a point, because I know that we're in a position where it's got to hit a certain head count, or it could be a non-starter. So we at least got 2 more bodies we could throw into it for pushing the head cap up.
That's mainly asking because would you take Scourge, do you think? Or could you take something else?
I probably would take Scourge. I've got some new biofighters I'm yet to try out.
Oh, yes.
I've written a list that I'm quite fond of at the moment, so I may pivot to biophyter, but Scourge are just very nice.
Yeah. If I'm playing, I still need to determine if I am or not. If I am playing, obviously going to be playing UCM, and I might bring the London.
Yes!
Just because it's fun.
I mean, as soon as it starts firing, you do start thinking, right, have I got an answer to that question? Because if I don't, that is going to be a problem for the rest of the game.
Yeah, but you did in this case.
Yes.
At the last tournament, no one did.
No.
Well, the answer one time was we're just going to try and avoid it, which mostly worked actually. Morgan won that game, but yeah, they are fun and it looks cool. Right, I mean, guys, if you've enjoyed this battle report, as always, if you're still here, we assume that you have, and you're not spite watching or something. Going, I hate this game. I'm going to wait until the end to tell them. So, because you're still here, I assume you've enjoyed this. If you want more content like this, we do cover Drop Zone Commander, Dropfleet Commander, Titanicus, a few other games as well. Now we've got you on the channel full time. We've got access to literally every fleet.
Every fleet, yeah.
Which is cool, so we can do every matchup.
Yeah, which is quite nice.
Yep. I might at some point say, can I borrow one of your fleets? We can do, I don't know, PHR versus Scourge or something.
Yeah, that's fine.
So yeah, lots more Drop Fleet coming. Let us know what matchups you'd like to see, what any particular ships you'd like to see, and so on. If you want to support us, best way to do so is obviously the usual liking, commenting, subscribing. I know every YouTuber says it, but it really helps the channel grow. We do also have a Patreon. If you give money to the Patreon, it's basically charity. We don't have anything behind a paywall, so all you really get is a warm, fuzzy feeling in your heart, but it's much appreciated.
Yeah, absolutely.
Firestorm?
Firestorm?
Yep, we've got an affiliate link with Firestorm Games, so anything you buy through them, you get you get the normal 10% discount, I think, usually around that.
Yeah.
And we get a slight kickback, which is always nice. But yeah, the main thing is liking, commenting, subscribing, and watch more of our videos.
Absolutely.
Which more should be coming soon.
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Thank you, bye.